Being lost at sea is one of the most terrifying things that can happen to anyone, whether you're in a small boat or a large cruise ship. But there are ways to survive for 7 days at sea without food. The human body can go a lot longer without food than it can without water. So your main concern should be finding a source of fresh drinking water. In this video, we'll explore how you can survive 7 days at sea without food. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button for more videos. Let's begin. Day 1. Keep calm and stay hydrated. It's important to stay calm if you find yourself lost at sea. Panic will only use up precious energy that you may need later. Take some deep breaths and try to relax. Your body will be able to go about 2 weeks without food, but you will need to ration any available water supplies carefully. Staying hydrated is essential. If you're in good physical condition, you can survive about 3 days without water. However, if you're not as fit, you may only last 1 or 2 days. On the first day, try to stay cool. This will help you conserve water. If possible, remove clothing that isn't essential and tie back any long hair. You may also want to put sunscreen on any exposed skin. It's important to protect yourself from the sun's harmful rays, so stay out of direct sunlight as much as possible. This will help prevent dehydration and keep your body temperature down. You can also use a wide-brimmed hat to shield your face and neck from the sun. Day 2. Keep moving. On the second day, it's important to keep moving. Staying still will use up precious energy that you may need later. Try to stay active by walking around the deck of the boat or doing some jumping jacks. This will help increase blood circulation and keep you warm. You should also try to maintain a positive attitude. If you stay calm and relaxed, your body will be able to conserve energy and stay warm, and that's very important when you're lost at sea. Day 3. Find shelter. On the third day, you'll want to find shelter from the elements. If you're in a group, work together to build a shelter out of whatever materials you have available. A small lean-to will help protect you from wind and rain, and will also help keep your body temperature up. If you're alone, try to find somewhere natural to take shelter, such as under the hull of a rock or behind a large wave. You could also try building a small hut out of debris from the boat or from things you find floating in the water. Just be sure that it's sturdy enough to withstand wind and rain. You may also want to start rationing any available food supplies on the third day. If everyone works together, you may be able to make the food last longer. Remember to stay hydrated by drinking seawater. You can drink seawater to replace the salt and minerals lost through sweating and urination. However, it's important to note that drinking seawater won't actually quench your thirst. Seawater contains a high concentration of salts and other minerals, which can actually dehydrate you if consumed in large quantities. However, small amounts can be used to replace essential electrolytes. Day 4. Keep your spirits up. On the fourth day, it's important to keep your spirits up. Stay positive and keep busy. Play games with your fellow survivors or sing songs to lift everyone's mood. Staying positive will help you endure the tough times and will help you focus on the task at hand. Staying busy will also help you from going crazy. Find something to occupy your mind and keep it off the grim situation you're in. Read a book, write a story, or journal about your experiences. You could even try to learn a new language or skill. Just keep your mind occupied and you'll be less likely to dwell on the negative. If you have any injuries, now would be a good time to tend to them. If possible, clean and dress any wounds to prevent infection. Even if you don't have any supplies with you, just do your best to keep the area clean. This will help you heal faster and prevent further injury. Day 5. Prepare for rescue. By the 5th day, you'll want to start preparing for rescue. If you have flares, lifebuoys, or any other emergency equipment, now would be a good time to start using it. You may also want to start making a signal with rocks or other debris from the boat. If you're in a group, work together to create a large X or other attention-getting symbol on the ground. This will help searchers spot you from the air or from other boats. You may also want to start conserving any available food supplies on the 5th day. If everyone works together, you may be able to make the food last longer. You can also try to catch fish or other marine life for sustenance. If you have any fishing gear, now would be a good time to start using it. If not, you can try to make a simple fishing rod and reel using materials from the boat or from debris in the water. If you're able to catch fish, be sure to cook them thoroughly before eating them raw. Fish can carry parasites that can make you sick. If you don't have any cooking supplies, you can try to build a fire on the boat using materials from the wreckage. Be careful when using fire as it can be dangerous on a boat. Make sure that it's contained and away from any flammable materials. Day 6, stay hopeful. On the 6th day, it's important to stay hopeful. As the days go by, it's easy to lose hope that you'll ever be rescued. But staying positive is essential for survival. Keep busy and keep your mind off the grim situation you're in. Play games with your fellow survivors or sing songs to boost morale. Staying positive will help you endure the tough times and will help you focus on the task at hand. If you haven't been rescued by the 6th day, you may want to start considering what you will do when you're finally rescued. Think about the physical and emotional toll that being stranded at sea has taken on you, and make a plan for how you will cope when you're finally rescued. You may also want to start thinking about what you will do once you're back on land. What kind of support will you need? Will you need to see a doctor? Will you need to talk to a therapist about your experience? Start thinking about these things now, so that you can be prepared when the time comes. Day 7, keep going. On the 7th day, it's important to keep going. Don't give up hope that you'll be rescued. Keep an eye out for any signs of land or for any passing ships or aircraft. If you're alone and have managed to survive for 7 days at sea, congratulations. You've done it. Just keep going and you'll eventually be rescued. If you've made it this far, you're more than likely to make it out alive. Keep your head up and don't give up. If you're in a group, work together to keep each other's spirits up. Remember to stay hydrated by drinking seawater and to eat any available food supplies. Try to stay active by walking around the deck of the boat or doing some jumping jacks. This will help increase blood circulation and keep your body warm. If you're injured, tend to your wounds to prevent infection. You may also want to start signaling for help. If you have any flares, lifebuoys, or other emergency equipment, now would be a good time to start using it. If not, try to build a fire on the boat or make a signal with rocks or other debris from the boat. Just remember to stay positive and keep going. We hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please like and share. Thanks for watching.